Worried about your electric scooter jerking while accelerating? A rough ride on a new scooter is enough to have anyone concerned. But there's a chance it isn't such a big deal after all. The most likely cause of your electric scooter jerking when accelerating is the motor not getting enough power. Several factors, including a low battery, dirty or damaged contacts, or a problem with the motor itself, can cause this. Other potential issues include worn tires, a poorly set speed controller, or a design flaw. Keep watching if you want to learn more about why your electric scooter jerks when accelerating and whether it's a serious concern. Find out what steps you can take to fix the problem and get your scooter running as smoothly as possible. If you've just gotten a new scooter, it may jerk when you try to accelerate. You might feel this sensation because you are getting used to how your new scooter responds to a certain amount of acceleration. It can take some time to adjust to power delivery and gear responses for a new vehicle, and an electric scooter is no different. However, if you've been using it regularly for a while and it's still jerking when you accelerate, there may be a problem. In that case, you need to get your machine checked out by a mechanic. If your scooter jerks when accelerating due to a malfunction and you don't get it looked at, the delay can worsen the problem. This only applies to new scooters. For pre-used or second-hand scooters, any jerking is an immediate cause for concern. Here are 7 possible causes of a jerky electric scooter when accelerating. Battery issue, motor problem, tire problem, brake issues, speed controller, design flaw, riding style. Battery issue. If your scooter won't start smoothly, stutters, or jerks during ignition, there's a huge chance you're dealing with a battery issue. One option is simply that your scooter's battery is low on charge. If you're someone who forgets to charge your scooter regularly or takes it out on long drives with minimal charging, that might be the problem. On the other hand, if you're conscientious about charging and taking care of your scooter, you may have a malfunctioning battery on your hands. You'll have to take your scooter to a mechanic and get a new battery. If you've purchased a second-hand or used model, you should find out how old the batteries are. Over time, a scooter's batteries will stop working at optimum capacity. It may jerk when accelerating because you've reached the end of the battery life. Motor problem. A faulty motor is another common reason your electric scooter is jerking. Often debris and dirt collect around the motor, making it difficult for the scooter to run properly. Another issue may be the wiring connected to the motor. Loose or damaged wiring can cause delays in the power delivery to the motor, causing jerks. To solve the issue yourself, try cleaning the motor. If that doesn't work, reach out to a mechanic and have them check your scooter for motor or battery problems. Get it looked at early, and you may be able to get the motor repaired. Leave the issue unresolved too long, and you'll eventually have to replace the motor when the problem worsens. Tire problem. Before you assume the worst and consider replacing the motor or battery, remember to check out the tires. When you're driving a scooter with deflated or worn-out tires, you'll likely experience a jerky ride. This is one of the easiest and cheapest issues to resolve. Brake issues. Your scooter might be jerking when accelerating due to faulty brakes. If the brakes are loose or worn out, your ride won't be smooth. When you take your scooter to a mechanic, have them test the brakes to see if that's the problem. Speed controller. This model-specific concern may or may not apply to your scooter. If you purchase a model with a speed controller, make sure to adjust the setting. When the controller is set too high, the motor may not receive enough power to start. As a result, it will jerk as it tries to accelerate. Design flaw. Also, consider the possibility that the issue isn't just with your scooter, but with the design itself, especially if it's a new purchase. For that, you'll have to research and find out whether the problem is with one scooter or all of them. Reach out to the company and let them know there's an issue with your product if you ordered it directly. You may be able to get a replacement or alternative option. Riding style. Have you been riding your scooter too hard lately? Have you been speeding over rough terrain? When you treat your scooter with a lack of care or constantly push it to its limit, there's a huge chance you'll face issues like jerking. Your scooter jerking may not be a major issue, especially if it's brand new. It takes a while for a new scooter to get used to your riding style. However, if the problem persists, you're likely dealing with a battery or motor problem. Once you get the all clear on those 2 parts, you should look at the tires, brakes, and speed controller to try and identify the root of the issue. Your mechanic or scooter repair expert is the best person to help you figure out the problem. If you're experiencing related issues such as a noisy or a rattling scooter, watch our other guides about these specific problems, which will appear on the screen now.